Todd Anderson with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid has future star written all over him. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here in Baltimore and towing the slab, Todd Anderson. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And takes low for ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. Cut on and lifted in the air. Moniak on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Anderson back to work. Popped up.
You got it. You take it.
And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
So up next, Heston Kjerstad. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. And a ground ball to first, and it gets by him. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
gone.
And that drops in for a strike. Next pitch misses, and that is ball one. No score here in the second. Ground ball right side. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. On the ground, Neto zips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Luis Vasquez.
And next for the Orioles, Luis Vasquez. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a foul out of play. That one to first, Shanuel. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Second baseman, Jorge.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jorge Mateo now. Led off the game with a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. That one's back up the middle and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Mateo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off throw to first. Mateo back safely. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Mountcastle in his 6th season, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped to short. And O'Neill is retired.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Colton Cowser will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Center field. Moniak sizing this one up. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground right side and foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Grandal over at first with one away. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder might be 2. Here's Newman for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Next to hit, Luis Vasquez. Grounded out his first time up. Laureano on the move. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And
One
downstairs.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. The Angels up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Shanuel steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, the first baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. 1 for 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. There's the strike of the knees.
0-2.
Slowly on the ground to short. Neto. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Orioles held in check there. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed to the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Todd Anderson will depart.
Well, Boog, as he leaves, he's got a shot at his first MLB win. He's going to need the rest of that staff to step up and preserve this narrow lead, though.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Quijada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.